right, kids, it's time for the Grid for Kids, week number 4. So far, we've been learning about how to see the world like Jesus does. Let's see, we've already talked about truth and love and faith. Those are important if you want to have a Christian grid that helps you to live and think like Jesus. So, today we're talking about another important thing, the fourth rock, and here it is, obedience. Obedience is what you do when you become a Christian. Did you ever think about that? If you're a follower of Jesus, that means you want to do what Jesus tells you to do. So that means that you read your Bible, and you go to church, and you pray, and all those good things that Jesus tells you to do. But it's not just about those things. Jesus wants you to obey every day. Jesus said this, "Teach these new disciples to obey all the commands I have given you." Jesus said that after he told his disciples to go out and make more disciples. Being a disciple is just a fancy word for a follower of Jesus. And it doesn't matter about the clothes you wear or the church building you go to on Sundays. And it means you want to be obedient, even in the little things. And the best way to obey God is to obey your parents. You should know this already. God gave his parents to help us to know how to live. So, when your parents tell you to do something, you should act like God told you to do something. "Johnny, take out the garbage." "Okay, Dad. I'll get right on it."
"Honey, do your homework."
"Yes, Mom. I'll do it." Here's the point. If you learn how to obey your parents when you're young, then you'll know how to obey God when you're older. And that's what a Christian is supposed to do. Children, obey your parents because you belong to the Lord, for this is the right thing to do. Don't you love that verse? It tells you the reason why you should obey, because it's the right thing to do. But there's another reason too. Obeying your parents is the first commandment that comes with the promise. You know there were 10 commandments, right? And obeying your parents is commandment number 5, right in the middle. But it's the first one that promises something. If you honor your father and mother, things will go well for you, and you will have a long life on earth. Now that's a great promise. If you're obedient, you'll live a long time. I think that makes sense. Disobedient kids tend to get in lots of trouble when they're younger, and then they continue to get in lots of trouble as they get older, and then they end up in jail or they're not getting enough nutritious food to eat, and then they starve, and then they die. So, obey your parents this week.